Hello, my name is Angelica Rojas, and today we're going to be going over the lesson plan on my place in history. This lesson plan will cover an important 9 predominant important families in the African American community, and we're doing this in honor of African American History Month. So the students will actually be researching the 9 prominent African American families, and we're going to be watching videos over a PBS series called African American Lives. And in these videos, it reveals many connections between the lives of family members and major events in the U.S. and around the world. By connecting periods of history to the experiences close to us, the students can recall stories and find connections between families and communities in the past, and make connections to their families now. In this lesson, the students will develop an understanding of how individual experiences are shaped by larger events, trends, and history, using their own life histories as an introduction to the study of timelines. Students will first chart major dates and events in their lives. They will then proceed to use segments of African American lives to discover how specific events and trends in history were experienced by the PBS series featured guests and families. They will also use web resources to research the experience of African Americans during different periods of history. As accumulating activities, students will conduct research in their own family and community history. How the experience of relatives and neighbors connect to local, national, and world events. This particular lesson plan can cover anywhere between the 6th through 8th grade. We will allot the students 3 45-minute class sessions, and that does not include the time that they will be committed out of class for their accumulating activity. This subject matter covers social studies, history, or the language arts. The learning objectives. Students will be able to create a chronological, accurate timeline, understand the political, scientific, cultural, and technological developments affect the experience of everyday life, recognize key periods in African American history, arrange and conduct an oral history interview with an older relative or friend, and finally summarize and report information learned from the oral history interview. Furthermore, we will be using the video African American Lives, Episode 1, Listening to Our Past. We will bring in the TV and the VCR. We could use the blackboard or a whiteboard. We will also be using the computers in the classroom. I will be uploading all the different websites where the students can go in to do additional research. Okay, and let me just give you a sample of me actually doing the lesson plan in the classroom. So, hi students. I'm very excited to introduce a new lesson to you today. We will be doing We will be conducting research on 9 prominent African American families, and we're doing this in the honor of Black History Month. First of all, how many of you can tell me what a timeline is? Can any of you provide me with examples? Secondly, how can we make a timeline? Can anybody tell me how we would do that? And thirdly, can any of you jot down what events are very important to your personal timeline? Can any of you tell me what historical events you personally remember? Those are the questions that you must ask yourself in order to be able to get an accurate timeline of your life. I will be passing out shortly a worksheet with all the different activities that we'll be doing throughout the next couple weeks to complete the lesson plan in honor of African American History Month. I just want to say thank you, and it's going to be a lot of fun working with all of you, and I hope that everybody's able to experience something new. Thank you, and have a great evening.